What if the people who served you every day knew more about your life than you ever realized? What if the woman cleaning your hotel suite had the power to change everything? Emily Dawson was about to expose a secret that would shake an entire empire. At the Grand Astoria, one of the most luxurious hotels in New York, the rich and powerful came to relax, unaware that behind the golden chandeliers and silk-draped walls, secrets lurked in the shadows. But Emily Dawson wasn't like the other guests. She wasn't there to enjoy the spa or sip champagne in the rooftop lounge. No, she was there for something far more important. Dressed in a simple housekeeping uniform, her hair neatly tied back, Emily moved through the hallways unnoticed. To everyone else, she was just another cleaner, someone invisible, someone who didn't matter. And that was exactly what she needed them to believe. Because Emily Dawson wasn't just a housekeeper. She was the true owner of the Grand Astoria. Years ago, she had trusted the management of the hotel to her business partner, Lawrence Whitmore, while she focused on expanding her empire. But lately, rumors had reached her ears, whispers of corruption, of staff being mistreated, of illegal dealings happening behind closed doors. She needed to see it for herself, and there was only one way to do that. Undercover. The first clue. On her first day, Emily was assigned to the penthouse floor, where the wealthiest guests stayed. As she entered one of the suites to clean, she immediately noticed something strange: an envelope stuffed with cash on the bedside table, half hidden under a room service tray. A name was scribbled on the envelope: J. Carter. Emily had no idea who J. Carter was, but something about the way the money was left there felt off. As she continued cleaning, she overheard two men talking in the hallway. The payments are getting riskier. What if someone finds out? Relax. Whitmore has it all under control. As long as we keep our mouths shut, we're fine. Emily froze. Whitmore? As in Lawrence Whitmore, the man she had trusted to run her hotel. Something was definitely wrong. The arrogant guest. That evening, Emily was assigned to clean Suite 1905, a room belonging to a high-profile guest named Jonathan Carter, a wealthy businessman known for his arrogance. As she entered, Carter was on the phone, his voice loud and entitled. I don't care what the law says. Get it done. He turned to Emily and smirked. Finally. Took you long. Enough. Listen, sweetheart, be careful with the glasses. That champagne costs more than your yearly salary. Emily kept her expression neutral, giving a polite nod, but inside, she was furious. As she worked, she noticed something even more disturbing: a hidden compartment in Carter's suitcase, filled with documents stamped confidential. A quick glance showed transaction records, offshore accounts, and, most shocking of all, the Grand Astoria's name appearing multiple times. Whatever was happening, it was bigger than she had imagined. The mistreatment of staff. The next morning, Emily started paying closer attention to how the hotel's employees were treated. She noticed Maria, a young housekeeper, being scolded by the head manager, Mr. Graham. You missed a spot in the lounge. Do you know how easily I could replace you? Maria looked down, holding back tears. Emily clenched her jaw. This was her hotel. No one should be treated like this. Later that night, she spoke with Maria in the break room. Has this been happening often? Emily asked gently. Maria hesitated, then nodded. They don't care about us. They make us work extra hours without pay. If we complain, they threaten to fire us. Emily's hands curled into fists. This was not how her hotel was supposed to be run. The secret deal. That night, Emily followed Carter and Whitmore as they headed into a restricted VIP lounge. Inside, she saw them handing over a briefcase to a man in a suit. She crept closer, trying to hear their conversation. This should cover the next shipment. Keep it quiet. Whitmore's voice was cold. No worries. As long as the hotel stays off the radar, we'll have no problems. Emily's heart pounded. Shipment? What were they smuggling? Suddenly, a security guard spotted her. Hey! What are you doing here? Thinking fast, Emily dropped a cloth and pointed to a nearby table. Sorry, sir, just cleaning. The guard gave her a hard look before turning away. Too close. Emily knew she needed proof, something she could use to bring Whitmore and Carter down. The revelation. The next day, Emily made her move. Dressed in a sharp white blazer, her hair styled to perfection, she entered the grand ballroom, where Whitmore was holding a press event. As she stepped forward, the entire room fell silent. Whitmore looked at her, confused. "Who let the help in here?" he sneered. Emily smiled. "I let myself in, Mr. Whitmore. After all, this is my hotel." The crowd gasped. Whitmore's face turned pale. What? Emily turned to the reporters. "For the past few weeks, I have been undercover as a housekeeper. I've seen firsthand the corruption and mistreatment happening under Whitmore's leadership. And I have proof." She held up the documents she had taken from Carter's suite, records of illegal transactions, evidence of money laundering, and the mistreatment of hotel staff. The room exploded with whispers. Whitmore took a step back. This is ridiculous. You have no idea what you're talking about." Emily gave him a cold smile. "Then why don't we let the authorities decide?" At that moment, FBI agents entered the ballroom. "Lawrence Whitmore, Jonathan Carter, you are under arrest for fraud, embezzlement, and illegal smuggling operations." Whitmore's mouth opened, but no words came out. Carter tried to run, but security blocked his path. As they were led away in handcuffs, the hotel staff watched, stunned. Emily turned to the employees. "From this day forward, the Grand Astoria will be a place of dignity and fairness. Anyone who abused their power, consider yourself fired." Applause erupted. Maria wiped a tear from her cheek, smiling at Emily with gratitude. The scandal was over. Justice had been served. And Emily Dawson had reclaimed what was rightfully hers. Thank you for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more fascinating stories. See you next time.